Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Chat, my weekly vlog series posted every Monday at lunchtime if you're in the UK, and watch as my face turns bright white as I turn to my tab with the comment section of last week's Let's Chat. It's pure white because it's YouTube, so it makes me look even paler than I normally am. Anyway, this time I'm going to go through the questions and comments from last week's vlog where I was very ill and had a splitting headache as I recorded it, but I couldn't record it any other time. Apologies if it was a bit lackluster. I feel a lot better now. I'm still a bit sniffly, but in terms of energy, it's way up there. This is early in the morning though, so I'm kind of like raring to go for a recording day. I also have some Japanese candy to show off, and also in relation to last week I wanted to show you what I was talking about. So, I have a Pop-Tart box here. It's an American one that I got from a sweet shop in Stirling, which apparently isn't aware of food labelling standards, so it didn't put the label on it. So that's the bit I'm talking about. See that bit down there? When it goes into focus? Come on now. Come on. Focus, you damn camera. Look, right there. Good source of 7 vitamins and minerals. Utter lie. Terrible, terrible lie. It is not. It's a sugary pastry. It is not a good source of vitamins and minerals. It's not legal to say that in this country because it's a lie. So if we import any Pop-Tarts from the US, we have to do that. We stick a label over it so that you can't see it. And I don't have a British Pop-Tart box, but if you get a British Pop-Tart box, or a European I guess, this bit here, I think it's just entirely gone. I can't remember if it says something different. It definitely doesn't say the vitamins and mineral thing. And if you're wondering why I bother importing, or finding import shops that have imports of Pop-Tarts, the American flavours are so much better than the British ones. I don't know what a s'more is, but I've had a Pop-Tart flavoured like one and I like it. And then you saw the ones I had there. Whereas we've just got boring flavours like, oh, strawberry, chocolate. Who cares? Anyway, to change things up a bit, will I go through the comments first and then the Japanese candy to kind of split up the food theme of this vlog? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I'm going to go back to the comments. So, this is Let's Chat number 66, so that makes this one 67. Alex Riley says, kudos on Electricity Scotland. I'll definitely be looking for some multiplayer procedural, I hate saying that word, procedural dungeon exploration in Bloodborne. And then Xavier Mono said, that does sound pretty fun. It does indeed. And actually you'll be hearing this the day before it's out in the US. Sadly, Europe has to wait till Friday as per bloody usual. And as far as I'm aware, actually, on the day I'm recording this, there's already leaked videos because people have pirated it. And this is why it's so hard to get ahead on YouTube when you do things legit. Speaking of, I still haven't heard back regarding whether or not I'm getting it for review, and at this stage, even if I did, if I was to do some like pre-release recording ready for launch, it's going to be blind, and I'm really not sure I want to do a Souls-esque game blind. There is actually a contingent of people, 2 contingents of people actually, that like seeing people play Souls games blind. There's the group that just likes it out of a Schadenfreude point of view. They love making fun of how bad they are. And then there's the other contingent where they actually just genuinely like watching someone learn how Souls games work and how they take to the difficulty level. And that's fair enough. I'm not sure about not having knowledge going in. There's some games I can do that, but for Souls games I think it would frustrate people, and I don't want to frustrate people because that just invites arguments and whatnot in your comment sections. But I don't know, we'll see. At this rate, at the time I'm recording this, it looks like I'm just going to have to wait till European release. So I'll be behind everybody in the US and everybody who pirates as per usual. But I will try and get stuff out as quickly as I am able. I'm also not sure how I'm going to be working my recording setup. I'm going to try and use OBS to record. So I'm actually just going to stream the Elgato to the PC and then have OBS record there, because that way I don't need to do any additional editing to get my audio overlaid onto it, like I did for, say, my console playthrough of Dark Souls 2. Now the problem with that whole setup is, well, one, there's a delay on the visual and the audio of the game from the Elgato to the PC. It's not like the 3DS software I use. It's not lossless. There is a loss. I found a tutorial on how to set up that gives you a rough estimate of how big a delay you put on the recording of your microphone with OBS to kind of make sure it matches up. I'll still need to run some tests to get it exactly right, but I found the range that should work. But if I wanted to do co-op with Rory, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do that and have my audio and his audio in time, because if I have my audio delayed for the delay with the Elgato, you'd be hearing Rory ahead of me. So this is going to be a big problem. The only other way I can think of doing it is the tedious way that will also result in a loss of quality. Record the video footage of Bloodborne with my Elgato, which by the way will only be 30 frames, not 60 frames, because I don't have the HD 60 or whatever. And then separately with Audacity or something that will record the two of us at the same time, record the call with Rory, and then have to match them up and render them together and make sure that they sync up the whole way. That's annoying. That would slow down the rate at which I could get out videos. I'm still not sure how I'm going to handle it. It would all be solved if they just released it on bloody PC, but no. Also, on another kind of connected tangent, the release date of Scholar of the First Sin, Dark Souls 2, got moved ahead a week, so it's actually out the 3rd of April. Really, really close, which is annoying, but that is on PC. So if I can't get it to work with Rory to actually do like co-op Bloodborne stuff, I mean, I technically could just, play with him, but you might not be able to hear him. At least for Scholar of the First Sin, we'll have a working setup because it's on PC. And I got way sidetracked there, didn't I? I only read one damn comment, although there's not that many to be fair, so we'll get through them here. Dragonakis says he thinks he speaks for everybody, and I'm clicking on the view more replies button when I say we'd be okay with Maya taking over the channel. No. Jason Anino said he seconded that. Iron Paladin thirded it. Oh wait, no, actually he didn't. He said it'd be harder to troll Maya than it is to troll Flik. Technically true. Reaper said Maya is OP, and don't tell Flik, but she already runs the channel. Yeah, I know. And then Kunoke said he was laughing his ass off. Tanuk says, just wondering, have you tried one of the new 3DSs yet? I managed to get one shortly after they came out. Benefits of living in Australia, I guess. I had bad headaches from using the 3D on the old 3DS, but with the new 3DS, I keep it on at all times. The crazy voodoo magic that they have going in there really helps with the headaches. I guess it's because it never goes out of focus. Also, the near 60 FPS in Monster Hunter 4 is a nice bonus. No, I have not tried a new 3DS because there's no existing capture software for a new 3DS. From what I hear, the two people who kind of mainly do the capture card 3DSs that I use, they tried to do it in the new 3DS and the stuff inside is just so flimsy and fragile that they just keep on breaking them. And they don't have the longevity of the ones I'm using. You can probably see down there somewhere. Actually, no, it's down there, never mind. So, no, I haven't even fiddled with one. I haven't seen one. I wouldn't mind one. And yeah, I knew that they improved the 3D software so it tracks your face, or tries to track your face. So with the current 3DS and the 3DS XL, etc., you have to hold it in the exact right bit or the 3D doesn't work. And even if it does work, it kind of gives you headaches. In the new 3DS, apparently it tracks your face and always tries to give you the best picture. If that helps with headaches, that's good to know. I would actually miss the frame rate drops in 4U. I have heard that the new 3DS fixes them because you can tell when monsters spawn in by the drop in FPS. So it's actually kind of a handy little trick. That's good as well though, and I hear the loading times are faster as well. ETS Malanik? Yeah, Malanik. Have you ever played any Fire Emblem games? I did. Fire Emblem Awakening was one of my favourite games of 2013. If so, what do you think of them? Well, I just answered it in advance. I found Fire Emblem Awakening in particular to be very enjoyable. Yes, I liked it a whole lot, and I thumbed up your comment there. It was one of my favourite games of 2013, as I said. I can't remember which position I put it in, maybe number 3 in my top 5. But yeah, it was really, really good, and I am looking forward to the next one, although it does look like they've just kept the same engine and they're just doing a different story, so maybe some of the appeal will wear off. But yeah, I'd love another game like that. It's a battle system that I really, really like. As long as you can get over the fact no one has feet. They just have little stumps. They did that, by the way, because they wanted to save on the polygons so that it ran smoother. That's the genuine reason why nobody has feet in the battle scenes. They just have little peg legs. Jason Aninu, would you rather have Cha-Cha or constantly meowing cats? Well, Cha-Cha, you can change his mask so he doesn't always throw bombs. I just kind of left him like that on purpose. I would prefer Cha-Cha over the meowing cats because the meowing cats get on my goddamn nerves. You can just leave the cats behind as well, incidentally. Grinning Owl says he made it to high rank gear, but now it takes 2 hits to kill him rather than 1. Good job. I think I've proven the worth of having a ranged user in the group. I never doubted that ranged was worthwhile from an offensive point of view. I just don't like the low defense. You know the one, Flik, no escape, no mercy. Oh yeah, that video isn't live yet, so I won't talk about what you did. The more you people talk about Bloodborne, the more I want it. I can't afford a PS4 to play with you people. Just wait until it's cheaper. There is no rush. And then he said also Giggy loves you, Flik, and he linked to the drawing he did of my Monster Hunter 3 character, being accosted by a Giganox. If you haven't seen it, by all means go see the link. I put it in a vlog once. How the hell am I supposed to pronounce this name? SWCHM69. Schwim? Schwim. You are Monster Hunter video are funny. Thank you. I tried to be entertaining and educational. I thumbed up your comment. Thank you. DRC97. The only good heretic is a burning heretic. I agree. If you had to have one, should you choose Cha-Cha or a 6 foot tall... Oh, I assume you mean Poogie, you spelt it wrong, but... Who would follow you anywhere? I would rather have Poogie. Also, Maya is practicing for when she needs to remove some vocal cords. All praise the doggy overlord. Cake. I don't get the cake reference. Did I talk about, like, Portal or something last time? Good God. Sorry, I need to clear my throat. As I said, I'm so stuffy. Toby Jones. All I can say about that mustache is hot damn enough said. I'm going to take that as entirely sarcasm, and I still need to shave again today. The timing of this vlog actually matched up pretty well with when my Japanese candy order arrived, but not with when I shave. I hate shaving, it's so tedious. That's why I let it build up for a few days and then do it, rather than just do it every day. Anyway, Xavier Mono. Oh no, you've become a hoodie bad boy yardie. We call those like yobs or neds up here. I hated not having heat. I wore sweaters on top of sweaters. Then you know my pain. Iron Paladin says I agree with me on Kezu. They are awful. The fact there is no music when you fight them freaks me out. I think that's actually on purpose, you know. And it kind of works for what they're trying to do, I think. Unless it is just they forgot to do music for him. Did he have music in Freedom Unite? I don't actually remember. I don't think he did. No. Also, those 3 notes you hear when it roars are sickening. Oh yeah, the roar. Don't make the hunting horn of Kezu then, because when you play a song, it's his roar. Reaper said, not much to comment on this time, but meh. I'm going to thumb down your comment. And then finally, Cooner K says, by the time this next vlog is out, Bloodborne will be one day away for you lucky Americans, not for us Europeans, unless it's a worldwide release, but I don't believe it is. One day away, excited. Are you going to play it on your channel? I certainly am going to try. I mean, the fact, even if I don't get a review copy, the fact that Sony was receptive to even reply to me implies that they're okay with video content. So I would assume that it's fine. I would rather have a direct confirmation, but it should be okay. Do you think Dark Souls 2 on the PS4 is worth having, given I've played it on 360? For sure if you didn't play any of the DLC. If you did play the DLC, probably not. That would be my saying on the matter. Unless you are desperate for more people allowed in your world at once and better graphics. If not, then nah. Good luck with the heating system. It's fine now, thank you. I'm taking to doing thumbs up because I like that you can actually see that I'm doing it. It's better than doing the fry thing like doing like that. And that's all the comments. So now we get on to talking about Japanese candy as we finish this vlog. So I can actually, I can minimize the comments window so that my face goes back to normal colours. So I'm not going to show you everything I got, but you can look on Twitter. I always post a picture of the whole bundle that I get every month. The theme this month was White Day, which is not some kind of racial tolerance day in Japan. It's their equivalent of Valentine's Day, more or less. So it had that kind of theme. So first of all, I want to show you this. Now I had something similar to this once, I think around Christmas, and it was grape flavour. But what this is watermelon soda flavoured candy floss with popping candy in it, and it was gorgeous. Really, really nice. Also very wacky packaging. Look at the back there. You had to cut their heads off to open it. But yeah, that was super, super nice. Really enjoyed that. Next, nothing particularly special about these. They're just like blueberry tartlets. But the reason I kept them to show is because of the English in the top corner here. Let's try and have that focus in. Come on. Come on. Come on, camera. You can do it. I believe in you. There we are. With sour sweet blueberry jam, soft delicious tartlets. When you have it with a cup of tea, a cup of coffee or tea, you will have happy time. Isn't that lovely? I love when they include English, and I didn't actually finish these, so I can show you what they look like. They're individually wrapped because Japanese candy has ludicrous amounts of packaging. Seriously, if there's any fault I can bring to all the stuff I've tried, they use way too much packaging. So let's have a look. They look like this. Very soft, kind of biscuity bits, and then inside there is blueberry jam. They're very nice. I'm not going to eat one of them on camera right now, but I'll save it there for later. Next. This is another popular thing in Japan. It's a do-it-yourself candy. And it's fish themed, kind of. So what you get is a bunch of sachets with powder in them. And you kind of see the instructions up the top corner here. Kinda. It's not going to zoom in. Oh, there. So you kind of put the powder in the indicated holes that are shaped like sea animals. You drip water into them. You mix them a little bit. Then let them dry. And then finally you kind of scrape out a gummy sweet for yourself to eat. I've had a do-it-yourself one like this in the Christmas add-on pack I got, so I know how to do those. They're fun. It's a big thing in Japan apparently to make your own kid candy. You know. Of the things included in the March selection, this is what I would class as the weirdest one. It looks deceptively normal, doesn't it? Now what this actually was sweet potato crisps. They looked a bit like Skips to me. They're kind of like down there. Pardon me. Imagine a crisp that had no flavour. Okay? And then on one side of it, you dusted it with sugar. And then on the other side of it, you dusted it with salt. That is what those tasted like. That is just, it's one of the weirdest mixes of flavours I have ever had. And I can't decide whether I liked it or not. But yeah, it tasted like a flavourless crisp dipped in salt and sugar. That's what that was. I don't know. I kind of liked it. I think I don't know. Okay, now this was an odd one to have in the box because I've actually had it before outside of my orders from Makashi Connection. It's Calbee prawn crisps, and I actually found a bigger bag of these and I've tried them from my local supermarket. So ahead of these arriving, I'd already had them. They're not open because to this day I still can't decide whether I hate them or like them. They are very salty, very prawn flavoured, but the salt is a bit more overpowering. And I got this bag because I thought, oh, this is new Japanese candy that the import food aisle of my supermarket has. I'll try them just for fun. And they cost a lot because they're import. So even though I kind of had them at first and my initial reaction was, oh, I don't like them at all, I paid so much for them I thought, right, I'm forcing myself to eat them. And by the end of the bag I still couldn't decide if I liked them or not. And that's why these still aren't open yet. But they are just like that. They're very basic looking twist crisps, but the flavour is weird. You would think that it's similar to say Skips because it's prawn. It's not though. It's salt and it's weird, but not like ready salted. I can't explain it. It's just, it doesn't taste like you would think it tastes. But if you have a local Tesco's with an import food aisle, look for a slightly bigger pure red bag of Calbee prawn crisps and you can try them for yourself. I don't recommend those ones. Now the final thing I want to show you is actually also a little weird. What this is a very small bag of ramen noodles, and it's apparently spicy garlic flavour from what I read in the little blurb that they gave us. In fact, I still have it, so I can bear with me 1 second here. Garibori spicy garlic ramen is what it is. So apparently, I asked my friend who's had something similar to this in their home country. Apparently, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to shake it and break it so that you crush all the ramen noodles like that to get all the flavour sorted, and then you eat it. I have no idea what these are going to taste like, and we're going to end this vlog by me trying them and hopefully showing you what they look like without them spilling everywhere. Bear with the noise for 1 second. They smell of spicy garlic. Let's see if I can actually show you what they look like. You see that? I don't think I fully crunched them enough, but it's just ramen noodles. It's just dried ramen noodles, like pre-cooked presumably. I don't know if I want to have that many at one bite. Let's try a little bit. Initial taste is a little bit of salt, maybe a little bit of pepper. Oh, and then you taste the garlic. Very strong garlic, in fact. Yeah, I like those. They're just certainly a lot better than those Frankfurter and mustard crisps I tried once. Oh, I pointed, by the way, because I still haven't thrown out the box because I like the box. Yeah, they're kind of nice. Garibori spicy garlic noodles. Not how I would normally eat ramen noodles, but nice. Yeah. I shall nom on them throughout the day as I record. Anyway, that's what we're going to do today. That's it done. Next week, I guess I'll be talking a little bit about Bloodborne. By all means, let me know how you found it. Americans are going to play it a few days before me, probably, at this stage. And I hope you enjoyed listening. Also, I know there's still not a lot of variety on the channel because Bloodborne is so close, I didn't want to start any other new series, so I've been trying to do a bit of variety via hour ofs and whatnot. There's going to be an hour of every one of the Zombie Trilogy games. We've done the first two, and this, you'll already have seen this if you watch Sarah's Twitch channel. But on the Sunday just gone there, we're recording the third one. I messed up that sentence, past and present tense, because it's in the future for me, but by the time you hear this, we'll have done it. So that confuses me. But anyway, once Bloodborne is out, there will be a bit more variety. I guess I'm just going to have 3 daily series, right? So every day is going to be a new Bloodborne, a new Monster Hunter, and a new Rebirth. I'm not sure if I'll be able to keep that up forever. I might scale back one of the 2 that's already existing, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Everybody's going to be playing Bloodborne, so I don't think I can rely on it for any kind of good viewership, but we'll see. Thanks for listening as always, and I shall see you again next Monday. Ta-ta for now.